I pray every single day. It's for the brothers in the UPK. Of the Lord never go astray. I'm proud to say we so glorious. Eternal streets on a pulpit of wood. Behind them signs, holding Shalom. Back in heathen who is in, who is in. Isaiah 49 and 23.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is an Israelite school, a universal and practical knowledge. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Houston Tuesday Brotherhood class. So, all right. So, we about to get into some, very strong scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? And the title of the class is Unity is the Stronghold. You know what I'm saying? We always say, you know what I'm saying, especially in the Brotherhood class, that brotherhood is the glue to the nation. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have no type of nation. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a solid unit without brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and we can see it in these other nations. You know what I'm saying? And it's known in our nation, but we have a gap and a leak in our brotherhood because of the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They have allowed us to accept people into our fold that don't supposed to be in our fold. You know what I'm saying? We allow Edomites, we allow Hamites, we allow all these other oppressors in these other nations into our unite group, to where, you know what I'm saying, we treat each other, you know what I'm saying, bad. You know what I'm saying? We overlook our actual brother and try to, you know what I'm saying, make these other nations our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying, you work for this oppressor, you know what I'm saying, you call him your brother because he gave you a job, or he bought you a ticket to the game or something, or a ticket to a concert, and you think this man loves you versus your brother. And you treat your brother bad. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into some scriptures. First, I'm gonna start off in the Apocrypha. I'm gonna start with Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful before God and men: the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree together. Now, these three things are beautified, you know what I'm saying, in the sight of the Lord. The first one, it says, you know what I'm saying, the unity of brethren. You know what I'm saying? The unity of brethren, you know what I'm saying, when brothers come together, you know what I'm saying, for any cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my brothers right now, a lot of the nation, we're just touching back down into our respective cities, you know what I'm saying, from celebrating the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? And I like to shout out to all the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, that came down, you know what I'm saying, to Orlando, Florida, and celebrated, you know what I'm saying, one of the Lord's high holy days, man. You know what I'm saying? I also want to shout out, you know what I'm saying, Commander General YAHANNA, all the generals, man, all the captains and all the officers, man, that were down there, and also all of my brethren, you know what I'm saying, that went through the tests and the trials and the fire of Hebrew Academy. You know what I'm saying? Give up, a big round of applause to class of 22, Hebrew Academy graduates. You know, I'm one of them, man, and I tell you one thing right now: without brotherhood, none of us would have made it. You know what I'm saying? And that's key with this nation. You know what I'm saying? We are here to serve, you know what I'm saying, the Lord, and protect our people. You know what I'm saying? So it says the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? The love of neighbors. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily your neighbor next door, because you might stay in a Edomite neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying love your neighbor Jim Bob over here or Ned Flanders. You know what I'm saying? We talking about your neighboring brothers. You know what I'm saying? Brothers from different nations. You know what I'm saying? Like your Issacharite brothers, your Zebulonite brothers, your Benjamite brothers. You know what I'm saying? Your Haitian brothers. These are the neighbors that it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's not talking about Karen from down the street that call the police on you every time. You know what I'm saying? That you have one or more cars parked in your driveway and you having a little small get together. Now the cops knocking on your door thinking you selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's the love of your neighbors, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Which is the tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And it says a man and a wife that agree together. You know what I'm saying? It's not one thing that's lacking in our community right now, in our nation right now, is a man and a wife together. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the oppressor has taken the man out of the house strategically. You know what I'm saying? To where a man and a wife can't agree together. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a difference. You know what I'm saying? Or you have a issue with each other. You know what I'm saying? One of y'all gonna leave each other just right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Instead of hashing those differences out as brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? You have the system even encouraging our women to leave us. You know what I'm saying? They have things in place to where, you know what I'm saying, like the housing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you want a nice place to stay and don't want to pay that much? Okay, leave that man. He can't be nowhere around. And when we come by and check, I bet not see none of his stuff in this house. You put on an application that it was you and 3 kids. I just want to see toys everywhere and your clothes. Now, if I see a pair of size 13 Jordans sitting around there, we're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the food stamps. Same thing with Planned Parenthood. You know what I'm saying? Like the black man has been strategically taken out of the house. You know what I'm saying? We've been locked up. We've been beaten. You know what I'm saying? And it forces our women to depend on the government. You know what I'm saying? When before, you know what I'm saying, the women depended on the men. You know what I'm saying? We depended on each other. All right. I'm gonna drop that one and I'm gonna go to 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these are, basic scriptures, you know what I'm saying, as far as love, and brotherhood and everything. So we're gonna go to 1 John chapter 4 and verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people around here that, I love the Lord. I love God. But you hate your brother. You hate the very man that has this is not nothing about skin color, but the same brother that looks just like you. You hate him, but you love the Lord. That can't happen, because the scripture right here says, if a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. You know what I'm saying? So that brother that you pass up, you know what I'm saying, that's at the gas station asking for some change, you know what I'm saying, and you tell him, man, you need to go get a job like I got a job. Well, you need to get off your butt, you know what I'm saying, and go do something, go work. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll try to put this, you know what I'm saying, the Bible say, if a man don't work, he don't eat. Well, it's not talking about that, man. It's talking about doing the work of the Lord. All right? You know what I'm saying? That same person that you see, you know what I'm saying, he done made it in the life a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and you hate on him. You know what I'm saying? You start spreading rumors about him. You start, you know what I'm saying, trying to damage whatever he have going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if he got a beautiful wife, house, car, you know what I'm saying, you would try to come between that. You would try to holler at his woman. You know what I'm saying? You'll go to his boss and start spreading lies and try to get the man fired. or try to get the woman fired. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? This woman, you know what I'm saying? She got a husband in the school. She got a husband in the UPK. He's serving the Lord, and you telling your home girl, well, you need to leave him. You gotta ask him permission for everything. You can't even go out. You know what I'm saying? With this dress on, you gotta cover up. Girl, you need to leave him and turn up with us. We independent women around here, like Beyonce say. That's hating. You don't love the Lord. You're the main one that's tearing this nation apart because you're trying to you don't like the fact that somebody's, you know what I'm saying, doing well in their life or trying to actually serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You rather watch, you know, the trends or whatever, you know, that's going on in social media right now. You know what I'm saying? You rather watch, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is off subject, but the picture I've seen on social media lately is it with Dwayne Wade's family. Now, I would post it on here, but some of that picture is pretty much child pornography. When you got Dwayne Wade's son, you know what I'm saying, kissing a whatever that Edomite is. You know what I'm saying? But he's playing the female's role, and then that Edomite is playing the male's role. I don't know if that's I don't know what it is. All right, but you got him and his wife. You know what I'm saying, and it's pretty much a consensus that everybody knows that she runs the family. You know, she wears the pants in the family, just like, you know what I'm saying, with Will Smith and his wife. Everybody knows that she pretty much probably wears the pants in the family. Now, you know what I'm saying, you know, he's going through a lot. Okay, he's going through a lot, you know, and it's a lot to take, you know what I'm saying, when you got money and, you know, and fame like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to take in. But you got a lot of poor people out here that's dealing with the same problems. You know what I'm saying, that don't crack. All right. Now I'm gonna go to First John. I'm gonna drop down to. I'm gonna go back up to. I'm gonna go up to 18. This is First John chapter 4, verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear have torment. He hath fear. Because fear have torment. Salakia. He that feareth is not made perfect in love. You know what I'm saying? There is no fear in love. So if you love the Lord, you would have no fear in serving the Lord. You wouldn't be afraid to be called an outcast at work or an outcast in your family. You wouldn't fear, you know what I'm saying, being talked about behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Or being, you know, when you walk by, people get quiet and they start snickering and stuff. You wouldn't fear that. But a lot of people fear that because they care what people think about them. You know what I'm saying? Christ did not care what people thought about him. You know what I'm saying? Christ rode into Jerusalem on a donkey. You supposed, you know, the king, you know, he's supposed to be the king of Israel. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Sadducees and the Pharisees, you know, they're considered, you know what I'm saying, the head dogs, you know what I'm saying, as far as the nation goes, and they got all the fine chariots, the fine horses, and everything. Well, let's take it to today's time. You know what I'm saying? The pastors got all the Maybachs, all the Maseratis, the helicopters, the G5 jets. You know what I'm saying? But Commander General YAHANNA got a regular car. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't care about nobody, you know what I'm saying, how they view you. As long as you spewing out the truth. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna drop that, and then I'm gonna go to 1 John 5 and 3. You know what I'm saying? This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God. Now it's going to show you how you love. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Christian church I always talking about love, 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 love. You know what I'm saying? But they equate it with, you know what I'm saying, an organ player playing, you know, B flat major or B flat minor chords, you know what I'm saying, and a drummer back there just, you know what I'm saying? They equate that with love, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, giving everybody in the church a hug. They equate that with love, or just saying, I love you, brother. I love you, brother. But this is love right here. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. All right. And it says, and his commandments are not grievous. You know what I'm saying? So that's an action word that is implied here. You know what I'm saying? When in the Christian church, they do not equate this with action. It's all verbiage. I love you, or it's all a feeling or an emotion. You know what I'm saying? Because when those organs get to playing and those chords get to being heard, you know what I'm saying? Like it sends your mind and your body in a whole different place. That's what music does. You know what I'm saying? It tranquilizes you. You know what I'm saying? It fools you into a false sense of, you know what I'm saying, a false mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because just think about, you put on a certain, like if you put on rock, if you get in your car right now and put on some rock and roll or some heavy metal music, you ain't gonna want to do nothing but put your foot all the way down to the bottom of the floor and speed. You just want to, that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or when you got some music that just make you want to just kick back and go to sleep. You got some music that make you want to dance. You got some music that make you want to cry. So in all these types of music, they have in the church to control your mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they tell you to love. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to the music and just say, I love you. I love you. I love you all day, whatever. Because you know what I'm saying? That's how they tell you to love in song. But this scripture right here tells you to love in action. That means you have to follow the law, statutes, commandments. And that doesn't mean that everything, you know what I'm saying? And that means that everything is not done away with. If it's telling you to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and this is in the New Testament, you know, that's not in the Old Testament, because that's what Christians will tell you. Well, the law is done away with. You know, we live by grace. We live by faith. Long as I believe in the Lord, you know what I'm saying, I'm saved. Well, if it was that easy, the murderer, the homosexual, and that's why they probably say that. You know what I'm saying? That everybody would make it into the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? That all you had to do was believe. You ain't got to do nothing. So that means when Christ come back, boom, I can shoot that man in the head. Lord, you said I can believe. All I had to do was believe. I believe. I'm in, right? Because you said all I had to do was believe. I shot him because he took my pork chop sandwich, and I took it back and ate it. You know what I'm saying? But love is an action. All right. One thing that we have to do as a nation, we have to come back together. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to. Let me get it. This is Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 1. Not Zechariah, it's Zephaniah, Salaki. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. Now, I mean, y'all hear this scripture a lot in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? We put it on shirts. You know, we say it at camp every Saturday in every zone. You know what I'm saying? But it's telling us to gather ourselves together. Why is it telling us to gather ourselves together? You know what I'm saying? Because we are scattered everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We're scattered amongst the nations. And we even scattered in our own neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Because you got one street beefing with this street, or you got this color beefing with this color. You know what I'm saying? Like this street wear red, this street wear blue, this street wear black, or that neighborhood wear whatever. And I can't go on this street with wearing my blue because they wear red. or they can't come to my street, you know what I'm saying, because they got on red and we wear blue. You know what I'm saying? We are dispersed. We are severed from each other, man. And it was all by design. You know what I'm saying? We've been strategized against, you know what I'm saying, back, you know, before slavery. Especially during slavery. You know what I'm saying? If you ever heard of the Willie Lynch letters, you know what I'm saying, that was a letter, or, you know what I'm saying, a war tactic written by an oppressor, you know what I'm saying, to teach other oppressors how to control us and break us down. You know what I'm saying? What it says, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. There's only one nation that's not desired, and that's us. You know what I'm saying? A white man can go anywhere and be accepted. You know what I'm saying? A black man can't. You know, I say this all the time, you know what I'm saying? As much as famous as Michael Jordan is, and as famous as, you know, and as how much money he got, you know what I'm saying, the little country club that he moved into, originally they didn't even want him now. Yeah, we know you're Michael Jordan, you shoot basketballs and you run and jump. But this here is white man's country club, and we don't lock your kind here. You know what I'm saying? They tried their best to keep him out of there. But, you know, you got some more presidents that love money more than anything else, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like when you go to a restaurant and Israelite brothers and sisters go in there and just watch the waiter or the waitress. You know what I'm saying? With the black people, you know, with the Israelites, they'll say, "Hi, welcome to such and such, you know, may I help you?" And they just sit there and wait and take their order. Anything else? Anything else? All right. And then they'll walk away. You know what I'm saying? They'll fill up their drink one time, won't even come back. But when that oppressor walk in there, hello, Mr. Robitowitz. How are you doing today? Well, you can have a seat wherever you like. We'll come with the menus, and we'll take care of it. Here's some water to start off with. Would you like a beer, scotch? Would you like water? Whatever would you like, sir? Okay, I'll bring that right out right fast. Okay, today we have this special and we have that special, and if you buy this, and we'll